Hello folks, and welcome back to Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. It's been a little bit since I got to record, but regardless, let us continue. Here is a new update has come, and here's a bit on it. The Darkening of Tristram, special event. The past is never far in these parts. Cultists have delved through the remnants of Adria's belongings, discovered a secret to reviving her memories. For a fleeting time, this town will appear as it was many years ago. And kill the 4 bosses during the event: the Butcher, the Archbishop, the Skeleton King, and the Dark Lord. Kill a unique monster in the labyrinth. Collect all the cultist pages. Acquire Wart's leg. Visit the Dark Passage, the Chamber Bone, the Halls of the Blind, and kill the Dark Lord in the Soul game, starting with a level 1 character in the Darkening. A red eerie glow blurs your vision. I've no idea actually how to start that event. Do I have to be in Tristram? Because if that's the case, then I'm not going to be getting into that anytime soon. I'm busy doing this. Now I could go back to Tristram, but then I have to go and redo all the content I've just done. Oh, apparently Crusaders take 30% less damage than Demon Hunters, Witch Doctors, or Wizards. Really, 30% less? I was getting absolutely battered. Bloody hell. I'm just acknowledging this over here. I didn't really pay too much attention to that previously. Okay. I was going to say something or do something when I got in here, but I don't remember what.
Now that Urzael is dead.
Okay, yeah. I've heard you say that before. Whatever you say, ye olden Reaper.
This disaster will make for great reading someday, provided that anyone survives to chronicle it.
Okay.
How fortunate I am to have met the savior of Westmarch. You simply must
wished.
ask you some
You're just
questions.
repeating yourself. When did you get a table?
Rakas conquered all of Honduras before.
Okay, there we go.
Tira's newly established rule over Westmarch did nothing to quell the civil war, which continued until she was driven mad and eventually killed by the plague. Cornelius, grandson of Justinian III and slave to the Zakharum faith, used this opening to crush the rebels once and for all and become the new king.
Isn't Justinian III the current king, though? I have no idea.
You're not going anywhere with.
Oh yeah, you're meant to be with
Why
me.
is that?
Also, the cursor's
Someone
different.
has to make sure you
There's a
don't
pink
kill Adria before you find out where
edge to it.
Malthael is.
Come if you want, but Adria is going to pay for what she did to Leah.
Yeah, Officer McLean here says so. I don't know why, I just am proclaiming him that.
Urzael and the Reapers are dead. Now the people of Westmarch can begin to rebuild their city and their lives. Lorath and I depart for the Blood Marsh to confront Adria. She knows how to find Malthael, but more importantly, there is a blood debt between us, and she will pay it.
Damn it, Drum, a much better line would be, and I'm here to collect. So much better.
We hid the Black Soulstone in
Oh.
the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins near here. We thought it would be safe, but Malthael found it all the same.
Oh, what were you saying over there, though? What's with the blood? Did something to Templar, but no idea. Maybe it healed him? Piss if I know. Wait. Your event.
I have heard that the Grand Maester himself is in Westmarch. It is imperative that I find and speak to him. I will tell him of the sins his order is committing.
Cormac, he leads
Oh,
the
okay.
order.
It's...
No, I looked in...
Okay, let's move back.
I consider myself an expert on all matters concerning boggits. The boggit itself is a small, odd creature given to foraging and burrowing. Under normal circumstances, it fears humans, but it can be incited to great violence when under the influence of magical objects. Rings in particular seem to excite them.
Is that a hint that it drops rings? Well, it has a great chance of dropping legendary rings. No, probably not.
Today is the day
Let's do this.
I find out how deep the Order's corruption runs.
You are ready to put a stop to the Order's madness.
I will do it, even if it means going against my entire Order. I could use a good friend by my side.
Sure. I was Cormac. Alright. It's not as if we, took down two Hordes of Hell together. Just keep forgetting the guy's name. I could have phrased that joke better.
This is one of our strongholds. I will have my answers soon.
Mouth hurts like a motherfucker.
Be ready.
These little bastards will be handy. Do an extra little bit of damage. Totally not suspicious though. Totally.
Cormac! Everyone says you helped slay Azmodan and Belial. They're calling you the greatest of all the Templar.
It's good to see you as well, brother. But I come with troubling news about the Order. I must speak with the Grand Maester.
You're in luck. He's here. Standing orders are to send you to him upon your return. Take this, the Grand Maester's new proclamation.
Uh-huh. Ignore the demons, please.
You've done us all proud.
5, 4,
This proclamation
3,
from the
2, 1.
Maester, it's damning. He admits his own guilt. How could I have not seen this?
Damn it. That joke there was basically like, I'm waiting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna have to kill these guys in a moment kind of thing.
The day of reckoning is at hand. We will rise from the ashes of Westmarch and lead mankind into the light. We shall have recruits by the thousands. Every citizen will be another Templar added to the cause. Once cleansed by the Inquisitors, they will become an unstoppable force.
Mine? You can keep that. You can keep that too. Nice banners though. You got great sense of style. Don't mind me, I'm just looting your place.
We know you had nothing to do with John Dar's corruption, Cormac. You're a hero.
And you can see a map down here on the table. Nice little detail. Why did was the sword on an armor rack? Where did that even come from? What, no demon wards on the bookshelf? Ooh, command revival. I command you to revive. No.
Our time has finally come, and we owe it all to you.
And so have I. That would work better if I said it
Bring me
sooner.
that whip. It is time to purify this initiate. Stop! How can you do this to your fellow Templar?
We bless them with the truth, as we did for you, Cormac. But if the greatest of all Templar wishes them freed, it shall be so. We've been ordered to take you to the Grand Maester as soon as possible. Follow me.
Oh, at least they listen to us. Oh, come on. How can you see these are evil? Come on. At least they listen to us for, next 5 seconds.
The shining example of a true Templar. We have much to talk about.
Excuse me, just need to go loot this first. 1 second. I'll be right with you. Ooh, don't mind me just reading your journal.
Man is a flawed being. Time and again we have seen good men given to temptation. Though it is painful, I have found only one answer. We must cleanse the minds of our recruits, so they will never fall prey to the corruption of the demons, or the blind self-righteousness of the angels.
Uh-huh. Crude Disemboweler. Uh-huh. And how did you notice these were evil?
Yes, we do, Grand Maester. You have betrayed us all, starting with the torment of our initiation.
It was brutal but necessary. I did the hard things no one else would, for the ascension of humanity. I carry the weight of my actions with me always. Are you ready to make a similar sacrifice, Cormac? Will you stand with me and become Meister in due time? I need you.
But... No! Your power has driven you to madness if you think I would help you rule over mankind!
This saddens me greatly, my son. I am sorry. Kill him.
And of course he escapes. But then we'll just easily batter down these few, you know, random mooks. By...
My wrath is low.
They aren't exactly burly. We'll leave them handle the archer. You know, I noticed very few of those actually use shields. And... oh, we can't go back. Though there's a return portal there. I guess we get that in a bit. I wanted to double back and beat up the others. And, get extra XP. Not that I really need it. Do any of these use shields? It's just weird that he was the only one who seemed interested in, you know, shield work. They just seem to love, you know, really shit spears. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You brought this on yourself, Cormac.
It's really funny hearing him say, you know, the name Cormac, because, you know, I've just spent today hanging out with, you know, hanging out with my friends, and one of them is called Cormac. 2. Boom, baby. 4. Let's focus on the order leader, the Grand Maester. Yeah, let's take down Pycelle first. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get swarmed with infinitely respawning mooks. What the?
Not yet.
I think they stunned me. No idea. Not anymore, so... yeah.
I dedicated my life to a lie. Everything I thought I knew, it was all in the service of a madman. I swear that every Templar I meet will be freed from the lies of the Order. And if they refuse, I will be forced to convince them.
Akarat favors me.
Can I be honest for a moment there? I'll be forced to convince them. Makes it sound like he's gonna do the same thing that the Grand Maester did, but too damn to freedom. Well, that's probably not what he means. It's just kind of like... he sounds fucking sinister saying it. He'll probably just, like, wave the book in front of their face. You know, that's brought back all the memories. He'll probably just wave that in front of their face, you know, the pages of it, and leave it at that. Presumably. I don't see him doing anything else. But, you know, reset. Let's get more movement speed. Yeah, I wouldn't see him doing anything else. We're taking this. Woo, baby! Please be a new thing that I don't currently have. Like, I don't want the same same necklace. It looks different, so I presume it's something new. No. 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 New. No. Baby. Okay. Let the Crusader's neck be graced with a protective amulet that will shield his wearer from harm, just as faith shields the souls of the devout from all peril. I could give it to the Templar, but I'm holding on to this myself. Okay. If I use Akarat's Champion, it makes me more burly, reduces cost by 50%, reduces cooldown, and while it's active, you deal 600% increased damage and take 15% reduced. I'm sorry, that's... make me use Akarat's Champion once I get access to it. Is there a way to increase to work in healing with this? No. There's a way to get additional armor though. Which is tempting. So anyway. We'll toss, let's see. Increased strength, vitality, increased attack speed, critical chance, and increased critical chance. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep an eye in, keep an ear out for background noise. 153 lightning resistance and 78 life after each kill. And you can take that. You know, I should give him a gem for that slot. Just tempting to give him charge instead of onslaught, but we'll leave him with what he has. Alright, moving on. We'll deal those at some stage, I'm sure. Whenever I can be bothered. Oh, my face hurts like a motherfucker. It's actually really annoying. Why did you have to come to the most awkward ass place to get into? Also, how did even they get into here? I suppose they had Tyrael with them. Not that he really does much during the... like, once he becomes mortal, you don't really ever see him fighting that much. So, I'm not really sure... you know, how useful he would be in a fight. For a moment there, I thought that was one of the enemies. I'm sure he'll be capable enough to get them through here. It's not like these boggers are that much of a threat. And I know they're boggits or something, but it's close enough. And Christ, it wasn't even that far in anyway.
This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed it. Adria. It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins.
Of course.
What was that?
No one noticing the cultic rune on the side? No, I thought not. Yeah, like I said, these aren't exactly dangerous. But they are plentiful of them. Then again, they're only a threat when there's, you know, being driven mad by magical shite.
Patience.
That's the technical term, by the way. Magical shite.
My wrath is low.
That's why I'm against magically engineered food. It leads to enchanted shite. Quite terrific.
The very air is heavy with the taint of Adria's blood magic.
Explains why there's all the blood, you know, the blood rune back in the tower and all that. It wasn't just to make it look evil, but it was also because she uses blood magic. Also to make it look evil. We'll listen to the lore in a bit.
This was just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the blood marsh that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
Adria is a many foul things in her life. What worse crimes pale in comparison what she did to Leah. She birthed the girl solely to sacrifice her for Diablo's return. She murdered her own child, and for that, I will kill her. Leah was the light that kept all of us, even Hadric, going in the darkest hours. She was full of promise, and all she wanted was to lead a simple life, running an inn, helping travelers. I promise you, Leah, the witch Adria will die.
The tusked Boggin is a ferocious, hulking beast with an exceedingly bad temper. Aided by packs of boggits, it will fight anything that crosses its path. Invariably, some of the boggits will die, but the survivors are rewarded with scraps left over from the Boggin's prey. If only my assistance would work for so little.
Ooh, the door suddenly looks so much better now. Nice. But it's concerning. Does that guy go around killing anything in his path? Apparently.
You and words very soon, Adria.
Remember to get the information we need before you...
Right.
Well, that's not very reassuring.